think about leadership, there are three broad words that come to mind. The first one is related to vision. Oftentimes, you think about vision of helping to set the course, giving direction. So here's one quote that I'd like to share with you from Oprah Winfrey. She says, "Whatever our dreams, ideas, or projects, we plant a seed, nurture it, and then reap the fruits of our labor." So she's giving us a sense that that vision is a part of a plan. What do we seek to accomplish, and how will we get there? The next component of leadership for me, when I define leadership, is related to social justice. I really then have Lady Justice in clear view, balancing the scales of justice in an objective, holistic manner. So here it is, justice. This is a quote from Ida B. Wells. And she said, "The way to right wrongs is to turn the light of truth upon them." And if you're not familiar with Ida B. Wells was, of course, a talented journalist and writer, but she also fought for gender equity as a part of the women's suffrage movement. Her work around racial equity is compiled and tabulated in a book called The Red Record, where she studied and explored the history of lynching and racial terrorism in America, because that was her way of turning the light of truth upon an atrocity that was happening in real time. So if you have not read it, I highly recommend reading the book, The Red Record. Last but not least, for my third descriptor of leadership, it's about service. And service, we know, is defined as a type of leadership called servant leadership, coined by Robert K. Greenleaf in the 1970s, in response for many of a loss in confidence of people in powerful roles, whether it's lawyers, politicians, or other public servants. This idea that what is the purpose of leadership? Of asking who is impacted, how, and why. Robert K. Greenleaf have a very strong notion that leadership should be manifested by your ability to serve others, that you're taking a conscious choice to take action in your community and take action wherever you are to lead change. So the quote that I'll use is very simple, but yet very profound. It's from Dr. Maya Angelou, and she gives us a sense of servant leadership when she said, "If you get, give. If you learn, teach." So she's giving us an invitation of learning, growth, and manifesting it through service and action.